One way to increase the chances of survival is by having lots of offspring. And the best way to do that is by laying eggs. Lots of them. The nest site in Patagonia stretches for an astonishing 15 kilometers and contains tens of thousands of eggs. And the site was used continuously for hundreds of thousands of years. For killers like Scorpio venata, the nest site provides a feast. But with thousands of hatchlings, they have little impact on the success of the species and pose no threat to the adults. But wherever we find giant plant eaters, there is always a giant killer lurking nearby. And sure enough, another startling discovery was made in Argentina. In the same region, a nearly complete skeleton of an enormous predator was unearthed, amazingly well preserved. The skull alone was over 1.5 meters long, and when a second, even larger specimen was found, it became clear that this was bigger than any predator that had been found before. Bigger than T-Rex. It was clear that giant predators roamed South America as well, and it appeared that Argentinosaurus may have met its match. In fact, wherever giant plant eaters have been discovered, it appears a giant predator lived alongside them. From America to Europe and Asia, we see the same relationship repeated. But there was one place on Earth that remained a mystery. For decades, Africa was the forgotten continent, a huge gap in our understanding of planet Dinosaur. Then, in 2000, a cluster of bones was unearthed in North Africa. The bones were huge. One single leg bone was as tall as a human. It seemed this too was a land of giants, and that could only mean one thing. There must also be a giant killer. 95 million years ago, this was a dry and difficult place to survive. Food and water were hard to come by and often only found in one place, along the banks of a river that has earned the name River of Giants. This is Paralititan, a 45-ton animal, and the undisputed heavyweight here. For an animal this size, it's not easy to keep cool, so being near water is vital. But rivers are dangerous places.